Hey everyone, we are back with more Tales of Eternia. I want to stop into Iman here real quick as well, because there might be a new subquest here. I don't know. I wrote one down, but I don't remember when we can do it. If you guys recall, Iman was kind of fucked up by Hyades. I kid, Dino. You sell your cards if you want and get some money for them. She send them all to me? That said, I will take all of your Charmander cards. Even if I have to do it all by myself, I'm gonna rebuild this town. Nothing new there. Merity. Quickie? Buns! How are you? Good. It's fun to be with Segura. Merity, glad. Here, take this. Lottie treasured this. Really? It's okay? Yeah, Merity is Lottie's friend. Thanks. Merity will keep it safe. Not anything I can equip. What is it equipable? Enables you to control Quickie while you were in the guard position. Oh, okay. So if you play as Merity, you can use Quickie. That's cool. Hey look, a Halucha. That's a Pokemon I don't see on here very often. Alright, well we probably have to come back here later. Alright. Let's put Keel back in our party, because as much as I like Max, I'm a much bigger fan of having Keel in the party. The power of his spells is not to be underestimated.
Explode! Rising Phoenix!
This is a heavy snake, you guys. Fucking Merity is just bombarding that river. That river cycle with Meteor Storm. Alright. Let's head to Inferia. I'm pretty sure we gotta go to Regulus Knoll. That's my theory on what she wants. Now I want to know how Inferia's people are getting here. Like, how did they get here? I don't think that's ever going to be explained. Alright. Inverse Dome. Alright. Oh good, my controller keeps disconnecting. I don't understand why it's doing that. Did it again. Say, Farah, isn't it about time you tell us where you saw the Ribavious Ore? A place close to Rasheen's. Huh? Did you see it in our village? No. Regulus Knoll. At Regulus Knoll? Really? Oh, I thought we were gonna get a cutscene. We did not. Man, it's amazing how little of this part of the game I actually remember. Now I'm questioning whether I actually beat this game at all. Because usually I have like a fleeting grasp of anything. Oops. I don't know why I'm on the ship, but I have a hard time opening up the This is about the closest we can land, I think. Not to worry, we have something we have not used in quite a while. The aerial board! You get to travel on wind. Vector, would you be upset if someone asked you if you were ready to be kissed by the winds of their anus? Good, I'm so glad that the enemies are still fighting me. Very. Alright. That's the dojo. You guys ready for Regulus Knoll? Fuck. I just wanted to step away and save. But no, the game had other plans. Like making me fight zombies. I'm a little concerned that zombies are walking around freely around machines, by the way. Was it close? Close is not how I would describe that. Let me try something I learned from Max. It's open. Alright, so if you guys remember in that flashback, we were actually here as kids. But we didn't get to explore the whole thing. Rooter. Is this supposed to be Looter? Like, there's gotta be a translation error, right? Like, Looter doesn't, or Rooter doesn't make sense. You gotta wonder, right? When they're translating things, do they... I guess it's more likely now than it was then, but... Do they ever just, like, stop to think, huh, that doesn't make any sense? Or do they just... Let's do it. Omega Tempest Strike. I don't like how he resets back to the start. Too little time, too little pay. Well, I can't say that's the reason. Maybe... Yes. Maybe. I'm not sure what the timing was on this game or others, but it's like, there's some things where it's like... It doesn't make any sense. Why don't we rest? Yeah, we still have a ways to go. I mean, that's probably the reason.
Really
that's usually the reason.
In a place like this?
Do you remember what we saw here long ago? that stone, back then?
Back then, stone. Long ago? Long ago, we were... I remember.
What are you talking about? Tell Meredy.
Nothing important. All right, let's keep moving.
Still nighttime though.
Meredy has a right to know, and I want you all to listen to what I have to say.
One day we came here to play, although it was off limits. As a result, we unsealed the monsters that attacked Rasheen's. That's the past the three of us share. That's it.
Attacked? The village? Like Ayman?
We were just 7 years old then. We couldn't help it. No one knew about the seal.
I knew.
What do you mean?
I knew that was a dangerous place. But I made Reed and Keel go. Because I wanted a star fragment. I was selfish. Because of my selfishness, everyone was killed. That's why my sin is much, much heavier than Reed's or Keel's. I'm so sorry.
Farah?
Farah, that's enough. It's okay. Farah, even if your sins were greater than ours, haven't you made up for it? You've suffered enough. We left the tragedy in our past. We know it's a mistake we made as kids, but Farah, your wounds, they never healed. It's been 10 years, and now you've exposed your pain to save the world. You've paid enough already.
Reed.
We always enjoyed your games, Farah. That's not a lie. In good times and bad times, you were there, Farah. You were our kind leader. We've got no time to waste. If we don't hurry, it'll be the end of the world.
You bet. Come on, Farah. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I really like Meredy's voice actress. She, resonates. But I have another question, right? Like, Farah said that she knew about the stones because... I think it would have been hilarious if they called these Langers. Anyway, Farah said that she knew about the stones because, her dad brought her through here. Why the fuck would her father bring her to this place? Like, what reason could there possibly be to bring a 7-year-old or younger, presumably, to a place where a super dangerous monster is sealed? Oh, hang on, honey. I just gotta stop by this this cage while I'm on the way back from the market.
Victory!
You tell a kid not to do something, the kid's gonna do it, right? Unless you give, like, a means for them to understand. Hey, dudes. Okay. We'll be here. Like, when I was a kid, my aunt used to stay with us a lot. She was a sack of shit, but one day she was boiling water on the stove, and I asked what it was, and she wouldn't tell me. So I climbed up the stove and grabbed the pot by the handle and poured it all over myself because I was a little under 3 years old and a fucking idiot. But I burned myself pretty bad. Can you read it? Sorry. It is very old, and there's a big crack. Meredy cannot read it. But yeah, my aunt told me didn't tell me not to do it. She just didn't refuse to tell me what it was, and
Let's do it. Omega Tempest. Rising Phoenix.
I was gonna say the caveman got his ass kicked, but okay, so he's one of the ones that jump. He doesn't seem to be a spellcaster.
We're not gonna lose so easily.
Now, I assure you, nowadays, I know what's happening when a pot of water is being boiled on the stove, and I don't spill it on myself. Usually. Mithril plate. Is that what we got? Can't be better than what we got, can it? No, it's... Well, it is actually better. Well, it's only 1 defense less, but it's 2 evade better. So, yeah, a plate armor made of mithril. A metal with a mysterious power. So, yeah, I'd say that's slightly better. Just overall. Pretty! It definitely fits the description of Ribavious Ore that Galnos specified. But the ones here seem to be of low purity. Let's go in further. Quick! Something escaped this place. You're right. The monster that attacked Rasheen's came from here. Monster? No, it is something worse. Something much scarier and stronger. You're giving me the shivers. But it's gone, right? It should be safe. Merity? Huh? That was interesting. The fuck?
Let's do it.
I think I know what escaped from here. At least I have a theory. That is partially grounded in
Celsius!
educated guess, as like I said, I I don't remember much of this at all, but
We won!
what is a reviverser? Reviverser. What the fuck is that? Press the guard button immediately after an enemy blow to reduce the damage. Okay. An elixir. Wait! Undine! Hello! Be careful if you're going to use Cramal arts inside the cave. Why? Because Ribavious Ore can amplify or decrease the effects of Cramals. You must consider its effects during battle. I see. So, I suppose we can't rely on simply on Cramal arts alone. Thank you for the advice, Undine. Let's be careful, everyone. Okay, this is fire Cramal arts here. I think ultimately it's not going to have 2.
Omega Tempest. Explode!
Omega Demon Chaos.
Flying pulp. Great.
Omega Tempest Strike.
Eagle Rage! Supersonic Fist!
Supersonic Fist!
Okay!
Can you imagine somebody being able to punch at supersonic speed? It'd be like fucking getting punched by Gochito or Vegito. Mithril Mesh. What is that? A cloak made of threads processed from mithril metal. I think I gave Merity the last cloak upgrade. Yeah, the Holy Cloak. So let's give that to you. A cloak made of mithril threads processed from mithril metal. I was saying to Jeremy the other day that one thing I really enjoy in games is just exploring a world and finding treasure chests and having all those treasure chests be fucking useless.
Rising. Absolute.
Right? Like,
Palm Strike!
it's the greatest feeling when you find a treasure chest and it's just something useless.
Dark Force!
And having that happen more often than not is not great. For example, I am currently playing through through Final Fantasy, or through Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, and almost every fucking treasure chest is absolutely useless. Gold crystal. Ooh, a mystic symbol. That's what I've been looking for. Alright, Keel. Unfortunately, we are going to get rid of 30% of your TP for this, but... Or I could get that to Merity instead. Ooh, it's a tough choice here. I think we're going to give this to Merity. Because she casts our heal spells. Anyway, I'm playing through... Tears of the Kingdom, and almost every fucking treasure chest is, I find, to be useless.
Let's do it.
Buffalo. Okay.
Make a tempest strike.
Oh, here we go. Spirit of Darkness. First time we've summoned Shadow.
Rising Phoenix.
And it's a horrible feeling, unless it's arrows. I actually really like when I find arrows in our treasure chests because I always have a use for arrows. And I actually really like the gear sets in Zelda, which is interesting to say. But the game itself, okay. So, I'm gonna speak blasphemy here, but I kinda don't really care for Tears of the Kingdom.
Let's do it. Rising Phoenix. Omega tempest strike.
See, I know it's fine personally, but the Zelda community is, it's pretty crazy about Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, and
That wasn't so tough.
I want to say I'm a little over 50 hours in, maybe more than that. I don't know how much I've actually played, but it's around 50 hours, and I kind of don't really care for it. So far, it just feels like Breath of the Wild. Again. Of which you might be saying, that's a good thing. Sure, if you really like Breath of the Wild, it'd be a good thing. But it's also a bad thing, because
Rising Phoenix.
everything is just Breath of the Wild again. Character growth, combat, story beats, like, beat for beat, it is just Breath of the Wild again.
Ooh, that was close.
Hell, the way you advance the story, or say advance, but the way you learn the story is still kind of the same as Breath of the Wild.
Let's do it. Rising. Cyclone. Omega Demon.
How do you go through all of those? What? Come on, get Meteor Stormed. God, I love that spell, it's so cool.
That was easy.
At least the XP here is really good. Are you kidding me? I went all that way. I'm gonna shit everywhere. Anyway, I'm sorry for the blasphemy there, guys. We will continue on with our discussion of Tales of. That said, the next Tales game on the list is Tales of Destiny 2. Now, if the fan translation isn't complete, I can either skip it entirely and just add it in when it's done, or move the other Tales games up in the list and play through one of those in its place. I'm not 100% on what I want to do yet, but you guys can help me decide. If I don't play Tales of Destiny 2, the next one after that is Tales of Symphonia. Beast Ogre. You'd move one up. So just play Tales of Symphonia instead. Because you know Symphonia is next. So here's the thing: when I first played Symphonia, I liked it. I don't think Tales of Symphonia is a bad experience. I enjoyed it. I like the characters. I like a lot about it. Definitely is not my favorite. I think it does everything well, but I played it after Vesperia, so I found Vesperia to be the better story and the better game, and I like the characters. Merity, Thunderblade's a close range spell. Why are you casting that? I am looking forward to playing Symphonia again, because maybe my opinion will change. Okay, now we can advance. Okay, so there is someplace I want to check before we go down that path, though. It's unfortunately going to mean I'm going to get hit by more battles, but it also might mean treasure chest. Hey, Mel. Welcome. Vesperia is overrated. I don't think it's overrated. I don't think it's overrated because I don't hear a lot of people talk about Vesperia. In all arguments, you side with Vector. They go pretty good. So far, no bosses that have murderized me. Super rude, Faye. Here I was telling Mel how awesome you were earlier. It's cat praise. I mean, it's a pretty damn good game. I like all the characters, I like the world, I like the story. It's probably my favorite Tales game.
That was easy.
It isn't surprising, you're right. But I figured after I was speaking nicely about you to Mel earlier, you would at least, you know, be a little nicer to me. But, you know, wishful thinking, I guess. Oh, sick. Got the flame spear. I don't want to be in there. A little better. Alright, let's use it. It's sick looking, I'll guarantee that.
Let's do it.
I don't know. I've spoken to a few people that just don't like it. I say a few because I don't know that many people, but there's definitely people out there who are not fans of it. And I'm not one who dislikes something simply because it's something that's popular, right? Like that's strange. It's okay to be like, you know, it can't be as good as people say. But there's definitely people out there who have a problem with it. I see that. Seems like I gotta switch back to my other weapon, guys. These guys are resistant to... Wait, no. I might be the area I'm in. But it seems like these enemies are heavily resistant to my damage right now. But yeah, Mel, it goes pretty good. How are you doing? Is it really that weird that a long-running series would have one game that they did a good job on everything? That's a good point, Mel. You know what, Vector?
Let's do it.
That's okay. I respect you for acknowledging that about yourself. In fact, I have more respect for you acknowledging that about yourself.
Cyclone.
Starting to... That's right! Are you excited?
Yes.
What a load of crap. Secretly, he hates you now, Vector. Mel, I know you don't get a lot of time for too many games, but if you ever get the chance, I do recommend trying out some of the Tales series.
Let's do it.
Alright, so the aura under my character changed to green, so we're going to try the Flame Spear again. There we go.
Double attack.
Oh yeah, now our damage is fine. Excited to see that. Mel, I'm the same boat. I hate the traveling part of it. I'm going to be seeing my family at near the end of June, so there'll be a few days where we don't have stream, guys. Tales of Rise is a good entry point. Tales of Rise is good. I would recommend playing the game on normal or easy though, because while hard mode isn't particularly hard, enemies such a slog to fight. And Tales of Destiny, yes. But Tales of Arise is definitely a good starting point because it's easy for people to play. Your brother-in-law has them all. You can borrow. It's his favorite series. Yeah, see, so you have access. There you go. Does your brother-in-law speak Japanese? I only ask because there's some really good ones that never got brought out over here. Oh wait, when did I get that? A weapon with diamonds attached tips. Omno weapon, an unusual weapon known to grant wishes. Okay, well I can't equip this because I'm pretty certain light elemental isn't good here. So we're gonna put the diamond fist on and we'll swap to the omno weapon after. I don't know when I got that. Yeah, the combat in the game, fantastic. I absolutely like Tales of Rise combat. And being able to set the difficulty does mean that you can set the game to be how you want. My biggest complaint with Tales of Arise's difficulty wasn't like anything was particularly hard, it was just that stuff was so damage spongy, it took so long. And I'm not a big fan of games where the normal enemies feel like boss fights. Percent degree, set its killer previous. Okay. I got you. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of games where the fucking the basic enemies feel like boss fights. That's okay. So we're back in this area. So I'm gonna put the ninja sword back on until we're done here, because okay. There's one other path we can explore, and I think that's where we need to be. So let's go up here and just see if there's a treasure hidden back here.
Let's do it.
How do we have 0 MP? I haven't been using my TP. Oh, you know what it is, probably? The Primal energy here probably takes TP a lot more than... This one is so cool.
Ooh, that was close.
Man, also on top of that, Faye, Tales of Arise had so many moments in it where I thought it was like the end of the game and we were gonna get like a part 2 or something to continue the story. No, the story continues. It just really odd way of telling it. It's a dark. I haven't found very many recipes. I'm kind of surprised. Hot curry. We just ate. No. Okay. Let's use a pine gel on you, you, and you. We're going to save and take a quick break, and then we'll be back to see what's beyond this mysterious door. Alright, don't go anywhere, guys. We got more Tales of Eternia. We've got about an hour left to stream.